Check, check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh man, maybe I shouldn't be streaming today. I got a cold like a mug, bruh. Y'all give me a second, man. I'm gonna tweet this joint out. I didn't want to stream while the brother Bolo, the producer, was doing his thing, man. But you know, sometimes, man, I just, you know, I ain't really been on it. So, but shout out to him. I know he's doing his beat review stream right now. You know, I never knew he did it on that day. And get things going. I like this time of the evening anyways. So shout out. Like, check. Oh man. Shout out to the people out here. The people that are checking into the live stream right now. I see it's about 13 of you guys. AE. Let me go ahead and get these effects right though. Yeah, I got a little bit of head cold. Yo. Check. So what's going on, 808? Look, I'm low 88. What's good? What's poppin'? So I will have the chapters built into this. I don't know why I even said Javante, what's good? Perk Dog, you off for the evening, huh? Ruffin Carlos was good. Rotterdam and his biznait. Sir, Chump, what's going on? Woo! All right. Boy, I don't know why I'm streaming that. Yeah, I got a little bit of a head cold, bro. It's crazy. But it's good to see y'all up in here. I gotta do a few things. Did I put that out on Twitter? Yeah, I did. That's on here. Cool. So let me know how y'all doing this evening. I know that y'all probably well rested, because a lot of people they tell me that I should be doing late night streams, evening streams, and stuff like that. So what's good, Angel? What's going on? Yeah, MPC day. I'm gonna put some samples on this thing. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and lock her in. Don't save. No telling what's on there. Oh, that was the joint I did. I try to be cheap about my content and did a short today. And I was like, oh, that short was just like, it tickled people's fancy, but it wasn't like how I thought it would be. I thought it would be at least like 2,000 people will watch it. But, you know, sometimes it's about the title. That's the thing that you got to figure out when you're a content creator, is you got to figure out, you know, what people are going to be relying on. Are you for real? Okay. But yeah, I hope y'all doing well. Right now I'm just putting some of these samples on here, because we got some new samples and stuff like that. And I want to check them out live too, just to get my overall opinion. See here, not that. Gave away that sampler on Friday, but where's the full version of the sampler? Oh, there it goes. Cool. All right. Question: if I sample from the phone, is it better to use an RCA line or a 1/4 inch? I mean, for the most part, I mean, you're sampling anyway, so what should it matter? I mean, I guess the scientific answer that you're looking for would probably be a 1/4 inch, but I don't be caring about none of that. As long as I can get the sample off, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all that matters to me. If I can't, then, you know, put this on there. I'm putting this pack on here in Vogue. Should I put your shorts on? Should I put your shorts on loop? Ha! Not unless they're informative enough. You know, it's weird. Like if y'all really want to, let's talk about that, because I know a lot of people, y'all probably do stuff on IG and TikTok. Which one do you think is better out of the three? And I'll tell you my opinion. TikTok, IG Reels, or YouTube Shorts. And I think there's another one, but I don't care. Which one do you think is the best? And I'll tell you which one I think is the best, in my humble opinion. And what I've seen a large amount of audience enjoy at that. I'll wait for y'all the answer, and then I'll give my answer, and I'll tell you why. Question: will there ever be a TB303 synth on the MPC? I mean, they have 303 sounds, but as far as like a straight up VST plugin, I have no clue. Oh shit, did I just put this on here twice? I think I did. Let me see. Let's see, composition. I did. Oh Lord. Why is it so slow? Lordy. Oh, actually, because the files were compiling. Compositions. Yep. Okay, cool. Oh, that's weird. Delete that. I see IG. You watch TikTok, but you watch TikTok more. IG's copying TikTok algorithms. That's facts, or that's facto. YouTube. That's on the Vero app. I have not checked it out, but I saw freaking Gary V. You know, him doing this little slick ass, cap ass shit. Talk about how that's gonna kill, you know, YouTube or one of the platforms or Instagram. And I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. Everybody should know by now that all you do is cap and goddamn, you just have too many damn interior motives with your goddamn positive speech, your emotional speech. This goddamn book was worthless. I hate people that steal other people's content and then turn around and act like it's their own, and then try to justify stealing content. Fucking garbage ass dude. I swear, Gary Vee is. No, hey, oh shit, no. Oh, you know, viral. Yeah, I got him. Sir, what's going on? Y'all guys are wearing me out with y'all damn Discord, man. Y'all, there was so many damn messages. As soon as I joined that Discord, it was like, Jesus Christ, you know what? I give up. Like, I would love to tap in to what y'all guys is doing, because I really think that what y'all do, what y'all Sparta remixes are incredible. But holy crap, I do not have time for plus 30 messages from different people and not even hoarded in one group. And then I have my own tribe too, you know, so it was a little difficult for me to partake in it. It's nothing like personal or anything like that, but it's like it made me just run off my own Discord. And I'm trying to manage my Discord, you know what I'm saying? Because I made the Discord so we could be peoples and shit. Isomatic was good, but I love what y'all do. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, viral. Yeah, I've been working on my shit, bruh. But I've been working out like what? I was working out 3 times a week. I'm working out like 4 now, and I'm starting to do push-ups. I'm starting to do push-ups in the crib like I'm going to the pen or some shit. You seen that movie Get Hard with Will Ferrell and goddamn Kevin Hart? I got a court date on Friday, but it wouldn't be my first time going to the pen anyway. But you know, I think it's gonna pan out. You know, whatever I have to face, y'all know for sure. If I ain't making videos like you know I make videos, now I'm locked up. I'm locked up. So locked up. Yo. But we'll see. But yeah. But back to the question that I asked you guys. You say you get, Samil says he gets more engagement on IG. I guess I say I would get more engagement on IG depending on what it is. I definitely kind of put the same content on TikTok, IG, and YouTube as much as I can. And the most pull, I think the most consistency is IG, but I've had IG that had over 10K followers, legit, like had like over 1,000 plus posts and stuff like that. And I fell from the heavens because someone hacked my fucking account, which I learned my lesson from just doing certain things and made sure that I made the proper precautions for that shit not to happen. But as far as like my TikTok page, I haven't focused on it but like a month and some change, and I'm seeing a little bit more traction and a lot of the interaction as far as my profile, which is the most important. Like just like on YouTube, like you get more interaction on your profile and you get subscribers and so forth. So that means that more people are watching from the videos on TikTok and actually, not just hitting follow because they just hit the follow button. It's more interaction. Like the last few videos I dropped on TikTok, I felt legitimate growth. You know what I'm saying? And I understand what's going on. So I definitely think TikTok has something going there. I mean, I understand the science behind their algorithm over there in the company being ByteDance and all that. You should always understand the history of who runs the company and how their technology works and stuff like that. So short attention span platform, but it's also very effective if you know how to grasp your audience. And Busy Work Beats is murdering on TikTok. He's also murdering on IG as well. But he's been on that. He's had that account forever, but I'm not taking anything away from him. He knows that. But yeah, and he does well on all the platforms, all three short form platforms and stuff like that. But yeah, you already know, I gotta fix this up. Yeah. But good to see Viral up in this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Good to see all you guys. But if it was up to me, I would say the best advice, I would say just to partake on every social media that you can and build your following. But I've noticed that the followings are a little different. Like my IG following, they're more so into my MPC stuff because I drop so many MPC videos. So the algorithm pretty much is like YouTube in a sense, I guess, and TikTok is a little more wide open. I could explore more. One of my videos just like exploded. I'm like, damn, I see what people want. So here you go. And it's, it leaves room for experimentation and topic. So, I will explore TikTok more, but I'll probably just work on all shady was good. Yeah. So what is it over here? Ty, this is Ty shit right here. Climax Beats. Yeah, okay, I got it in there. Cool. So what I'm gonna do, what we're doing today, I guess, is checking out this pack right here. As you know, like I've been preaching, sometimes and actually all the time, you got to be your biggest cheerleader within a brand that you believe in. Even if it's not necessarily for you alone, it's for other people. You got to be the biggest cheerleader, and not try to make it to where people could, if they do choose to support or whatever, they can make a means of that by doing affiliate marketing. But I think I have to explain how affiliate marketing works to a vast majority of you guys, so that you can get a firm grasp of why you see people that do dishonest reviews on YouTube, and for people that, like me, I'll do some honest reviews or whatever, or honest reviews, not some, honest reviews. And, affiliate marketing is a big part of why I'm able to do this type of content, especially with you guys. It's about your support, and it's also, there's some strategy along with that too. But again, we're gonna check this out. We're gonna go over here to 16 levels. I got this pack over here. It is made by Climax Beats. Climax Beats, FYI, did this pack right here, Wicked Holidays. I hate that cover. Jesus, that cover is awful, but the goddamn samples are mean as hell. So, quality as far as the audio is what I care about the most. And yeah, he has a new pack, and maybe I just missed it. It's called In Vogue. There it goes. And this pack is pretty dope. So we're gonna check it out on this baby right here, which is the MPC Live. Of course, it works in all DAWs and drum samplers, and everything that we have on 16 levels is compatible with the corresponding DAWs and all that stuff. If it isn't, all that's in the description box, because I think you guys deserve that. Barrett Dynamic 250 ohms DT770s. No, they're not. They're the 80 ohms. I don't have a preamp on my. Well, I do have sort of a pre, but it's not like a, its own pre. But yeah, that's the kind of the difference between the 250 ohm and the 80 ohms. The 80 ohms, you don't need as much amp power to power. And if you go any lower in your ohms, that means that you don't need a preamp at all, or the preamp could be shitty, like on your smartphone, and you'll still get a good loud audio. In hindsight, if you have low ohms, then you don't. Then you will. What? Okay. But yeah. So give you a good preview of what we got going on over here as we're gonna light this baby up. But yeah, these sounds are pretty legit. That came in hot. But yeah, he's very talented. I don't know where I need to talk to a lot of these cats and find out where they're from, so that they can get some shine too, more shine than what they get on the website. But on top of that, though, affiliate marketing. If you want to promote these packs, if you buy packs or something like that, I got a group of affiliates that I've already organized together within the members. Like, if you're a member of this channel already, then you already got the information that you can see, which is right over here. It is available for everybody, but more so, it is in FAQ. So if you have any questions or anything like that, you want to learn about the site and policies and whatever, I got all that stuff right here. But this is a basic video right here about joining the affiliate program. If you need to know, I did some adjustments to the website itself. The affiliate program, if you want to log into your affiliate dashboard, then you would log in down here now, instead of it being like over here in the tab. It was looking a little crazy. And I'm probably going to move apparel over too. And I'm adding the MPC Live 2 course. I don't know why I held on to it. I recorded it like a month and a half ago. And usually I do, I put it on YouTube, tell people about it, and then do like a beginner's course or whatever. And I wanted to clean up the how to make your first beat on the MPC Live 2, since the new update, brought a lot of changes. And that's what we're talking about. What is going on, Wagger? So, you like the Sennheisers? I like. There's a lot of headphones that I enjoy. There's just a lot of headphones that I enjoy, and it's hard to kind of pinpoint which one is the best. My personal favorite Razzle right now, even though I don't have them on, they're on the other. They're over here on the other sofa or whatever, love seat sofa. It's the TMA2 Plus wireless. What a hell of a name! And they're very good. The only thing I have as a caveat is just that they can wear your ears out for real, because they get loud. What's going on, Ray? I like your old video about all the basic patterns in the different hip hop and subgenres. I thought about remaking that. This content strategy I've been thinking about. I haven't done in a while. I used to do it with my FL Studio videos. And that's just like kind of covering like people in their different genres, or different artists in their approach, or different producers in their approach. But I'm just gonna do it for the MPC. I know if you watching or whatever, you're gonna be like, oh shit, you just gave me some jewels. Thank you, motherfucker. But it is what it is. A Major, what's good? Leon, what's popping? Yeah, I think the Barrett Dynamic DT770s, as far as headphones go, they're a great price. And you can't really go wrong with them. They're not so They don't wear you. They don't give you as much ear fatigue unless you get like something like the 40 ohms version. I don't even think they sell those anymore. Or 39 ohms. I can't remember which ones they are. The 80 ohms is pretty much the sweet spot. The 250 ohms, they're the best what you can get, but you need a mic, not mic pre, but a headphone pre. And most people will find it. What about a style guide? It's kind of weird to do something like that though. That's the only thing I can say about style guides. Is just it's just hard to kind of like guide people into stuff like that. Because you be like, oh, well, this is boom bap, and somebody else will say, oh, that ain't boom bap, that's this. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of just like use song references and stuff like that. And it's not like I'm gonna pour out, because my main goal is not to just pour out content like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 days a week is what I was on for the last month, just pouring out content, and that's been so exhausting. So I'm gonna focus in on dropping like heat, like I'll do the reaction stuff because I think that's good for the discussion. Talking about certain videos, and then it's also good for recognizing people that's within our community of music as well. But I want to kind of be more so on the upper echelons of what what YouTube content creators above 100K should be. That means great narrated, very informative, and visually pleasing. And if it takes me a week to do a whole entire video like that, so be it. Like, I'll give you a good prime example. Someone that does a great job of their, stuff. They only drop like once a week, and that is Bad Gear. The guy, Audio Pills. Audio Pills does a fantastic job of editing, and it takes him a while. You can see it, and the payoff is there, So, and another good prime example is the homie Ricky Tinez. West Coast versus East, Dirty South. Oh yeah, that 808 Mafia joint, South Side, yeah. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't think it's funny. I'm surprised he didn't jump in my DMs or try to call me out on social media, which is cool because that means that he's maturing a lot, and and he ain't taking. I ain't saying anything really ridiculous or anything like that. Some people think my reaction content is to start shit, and it's like, dude, no, it's to start a discussion. It's not for me to start shit. And that's what y'all missed the point when I did that Ben Jordan video. Like, dude, this is a discussion. And clearly y'all only want to hear it one way. So fuck it, hear it one way. And when you find out it's wrong, because you didn't listen to the other side of it, well, it's on you, bruh. Do I own a Bad Gear? I remember he said that I didn't watch the video. I wanted to react to it, but he said the boss. When I saw this, the Dr. Grill 202, I was like, motherfucker, you better not come for this. The only thing I think is bad about this piece of gear is the audio inputs. They were, RCA. What the fuck, Roland, boss. But as far as the pads are kind of ass. But we all know that Roland pads are ass. Come on. But at this point, we all know that Roland's pads are like the shittiest of shit. Is that new? Shit. When you want to run to the comments in the first 2 minutes. Yeah. Shout out to what the fuck? These little bastards. Shout out to Venus for calling people out for that. Like people that just don't watch videos and they just want to run to the goddamn comments and just say shit. What's going on, Lucci? Yeah. Oh no, the boss DR 202, and I just dust this motherfucker off. This right here has some of the best. This is like your best collection of drums that you'll ever have, for real. Like drum kit, buying a drum kit, nah. This right here has everything you need. And the MV1 is like that too, the Roland MV1. But that's Roland for you, bro. Roland always has the best collection of drums that you can get offhand. Yeah, it got everything that you need, especially for drum and bass and hip hop and so forth. trap shit, funk, whatever. Serato DJ. Yeah, enough of that. Yeah, let's check this shit out. Shut the fuck up. Had to turn that off real quick. New plugins are available. Must first down. Oh, I don't even want to know. Remind me later, cause it might be. I don't know. Yeah, it might be something that ain't for your eyes up in that sun gun, up in that Pete's. I know y'all would love that. Like, oh shit! Al just revealed some shit. All right, let's get rid of that. I don't need that plugged up. And unmute that. Let's go ahead and see what we can craft up in here, guys. All right. Yeah, man. Go into this folder right here. Yeah, I'm still keeping the convo going, so don't worry about it. I'm still looking. I try to be as tentative as possible. The 202, if you really want to get a great drum machine, and I know, yes, I'm fully aware of chord dropping the drum log or whatever. That's a pass for me, but you know, more power to them. I love drum machines. Clearly, I got a gang of them. Getting the Boss DR 660, dope. I had one. Mine got the screen got cracked, so you know mine is worthless now. Val was like, phone check. And the samples that you're hearing are coming from here. These are cold-blooded, of course. They come from right here. Get off there. Yeah, that shit's cold. But yeah. In Vogue. If y'all are patient, I will have a full-on bundle of Wicked Holiday and In Vogue and Top Lines together. So you'll have a good bundle deal or whatever. But Climax put his fucking foot through these damn samples. God bless him. Where's my lighter, man? Where's my lighter, man? I like that one. Shady, how much does it cost? I didn't do the research because I was gonna do a reaction video, but then I thought to myself I'll be doing a favor by talking about it on my channel, and the motherfuckers could have just sent that bitch to me. So nah, fuck them. And they ain't send that shit to not a single black content creator. I was like, damn, dog. Like, I'm not trying to be the definitive black guy, but it's clear that that market ain't for black folk. And you just can't just stick it to give it a damn accurate beat and just think, you know what I'm saying? Because they wouldn't do that shit the opposite way around. What's going on, Andre? That's pretty good. That's not bad. That's not bad for a drum machine. You know, analog and digital, you gotta think about the Syntec. The thing about the Syntec was, the Syntec is like 1,000. I mean, it's built like a tank. Hey. Kato 415, my pleasure. That's that Drake shit right there. Nah. I kind of like that. Look at that smooth ass 90s R&B shit. PJ Allen was good. DJ Vega, thanks for the sub. Yeah, a little bit of the Kanye vocals in the background. I like that. This cat right here really knows how to make some dope ass samples for sure. I remember when I ran into him, I was like, bro, your sample game is ridiculous, man. let me job you real quick. Let me give you a career. He has a bright future. Wouldn't be surprised if Drum Broker hollered at him one day. I damn sure poached a lot of people from Drum Broker on my on our website. Damn. Ooh. I like a lot of these. I like because they work in multiple genres. Yeah, you hear how he's processed these samples. Let me go ahead and normalize it for y'all so y'all can get a little bit more beef. It's gonna kind of fuck it up for me, but I don't have a master class for the MPC 1. I haven't cut it yet, but I do have one for the MPC Live 2. And with like all MPCs, you'll be able to pretty much learn anything and everything. The differences between the MPCs altogether isn't the firmware, it's the layout and some of the other options. Like this right here, the MPC Live 2 is advantages and disadvantages over the MPC 1. The advantage is this is portable, it has a built-in lithium-ion battery, bigger pads, you know, and it has the speaker, Wi-Fi, and so forth. Thank you for the sub. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's normalize that. So, you know, it does translate over. So don't you fret on that. The only reason why I did a master class for the MPC Key 61 is because there was so many requests, and I know that Andy Mack put out his master class for free, but mine goes into more intricate detail about the unit itself. Some of the things that he just I'm pretty sure he gets tired of talking about the same shit all the time. But God bless his soul. So I went into that detail. A lot of the OGs. They reached out and they supported it. And the MPC Key 61 is his own kind of beast, even though it's like right beside me right now. Shit, I know I said boom bap, but I might go house today. This shit made me want to do trap soul too. I don't know, let's go ahead and normalize that. I love that. All right, let's get to this and trim it out. What is going on, Carbon Vibes? Always good to see you up in here. Shout out to the new subs, Corey Jones and DJ Vega. So let's hear this one part. I think I can deal with that. And now, let's go over here, discard. Boom. Let's go on processing one more time. And we're gonna really sample this piece today. I need pitch. Where we at? Pitch shift? Let's go up. Let's do something stupid like 7. Let's use 7. That's the number 7. You in heaven. All right. Let's go 7 heaven. And that sample, just in case some weird shit happens, is Rivers. That's the sample that is coming from this pack right over here. In Vogue. Just for the people that want to know. The link will be in the description. And it is processing right now. Yeah, I try to fuck with people that really get it. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's go ahead and key detect that. C sharp major. Wow. Or that would, technically, that would be what? B flat? No, not B flat. D flat. All right. I actually like that. That trimmed up. I mean, that pitched very well. Let's go BPM. Let's go, instead of 1/16, let's go 1/8. Nah. I think, it's a little off. No, I'll just go 1/16. Who am I kidding? Alright. Let's turn on the volume a little bit. Alright, 0 snapping. Let's bring this all the way back. Yeah, I think this is gonna be legit. Shout out to you, by the way, EJP. Yeah, when I got the MPK Mini Mark III and then they had the beat software, I was massively excited for it. And then they dropped the MPC Studio, even though I don't touch it because obviously I have this. But man, I kid you not, man, what? Woo! I kid you not. Imagine if I was a kid and the damn MPC Studio came out. What? Talk about a Christmas gift that I would freak. That's like, you know, the Nintendo kid where he cries because he gets the Nintendo. I mean, I cried when I got my my Nintendo and my Super Nintendo. I cried like a motherfucker. It's like, Dad! My dad's in there like, yeah. Oh, that's what you get for having good grades. What'd you say? I've been hearing a lot of good things about Pad Thai. Oh yeah, pad thai. All like the more current drum kits from Akai have been pretty legit. As we go through here, I'm gonna go ahead and put my drums here. I might, and I might use pad thai for this sample. I'm naming the tracks right now. Bass, bass track. Let's go ahead and pull up the sample right here. Let's lower that. Go ahead and put a filter on that track so we can carve up some space so when we layer the bass on there, then it won't just mess up some stuff. There we go. And drums, let's go ahead and browse through them. If I was to recommend, if you're a hip hop head, I recommend, like, if you're in the boom bap, definitely Pad Thai 1 and 2. Neo Soul Quest, Neo Sunset, Soul Provider 3. But if I was to go, if you only had 3 to pick from, I'd probably go with Pad Thai 1 or Pad Thai 2. Pad Thai 1, Pad Thai 2, and Neo Sunset, just to kind of balance your drums out. Yeah, you'll see. We'll go through Neo Sunset right now. I like that. Pad Thai 2, let's go through that. Shout out to Macro Polo. That's my guy in real life. That's my brother from another mother. You know what I'm saying? He's albino. Boy, I tell you. What I really like about these, and sometimes, you know, having demos kind of discourages people. I've heard people say, "Oh, the demos are too good," and it makes me feel bad about making music. And don't feel that way. All right. Let's get a count. Oh, it was a C sharp major. So let's go over here to bass. Let's go ahead and program pad that up. And C sharp major. Yeah, C, D flat major. And let's go in the note, lock it up. And let's go ahead and just pick out a bass now. And let's get it. You fucker. All right. And let's go ahead and put the, oh, duh. Well, fuck it. 2. Oh, no, no, no. Nope. Whoops. That was wrong. Undo. Boy, you can tell my timing is terrible. My time, I need practice. Hey. Alright, I got it. I think. I don't know if I want to go with that. I'm gonna go with that one. Goddamn, I'm getting assaulted by them. Wrong. No. I'm about to say. Oh, okay, it didn't record it. 3, 4. Or how about it? What the hell? What is really going on? Oh. Okay. I can't hear the drop off. It's making me feel like it's not on. What the fuck is really going on? Let me turn that off to make sure. Yeah, that's weird. Sometimes TC will lock itself out of the... Whoa. And it still did it. What the fuck? It might be the patch. Oh, I love that bass though. There we go. Damn. Looking for some bells, something. What we got for pitch percussion? Change that. Yeah, strings will be a part of this. Sorry. Or some type of weird synth that's sweeping. Not the right category. Probably something warm or bright. Let's go all the way down. Some roads. Yeah, I got you. Of course I fucked that up. Okay. I don't know if I like that sound though. Definitely don't like that. Nope. if I can find first. Let me go ahead and I might have to go. No, before I even do all that, thanks to Ben Jordan, I am paranoid of this shit, motherfucker. So I do save my shits. I ain't had a crash yet, but damn, on a vibe like this, I would be upset. Crash. See, I told you, it crashed right there. He was lying the whole time. Like, god damn. Yeah, I'm gonna call this the climax. Let's say that up. Anyone tried the Fanbase app? I've heard of that. She's your queen. We was watching that shit the other day. I saved all my black exploitation videos, movies on HBO Max onto my list. From everything from the 70s all the way up to the damn 2000s and shit. You tell me pause because I said the climax. All right, let's grab some strings. What we know from the information, what is it called? Studio strings. Let's go into progressions, and it is majors. Whoa. And no, not octave. Going to progressions. Ooh, shit. Never realized that one. There we go. All right. 3, 4. Let's go through some patches. Yeah. I'm gonna add some lo-fi to it. But the MPC plugin sucked though. You crazy. You fucking crazy. When I heard someone say that shit, I was like, dawg, you just suck. Nigga, you suck ass at making beats, bro. You can't make beats. If you cannot make beats on this right here, I'm no good at making beats. Trust me. This has no, I took the sample out, but you tripping. Let's turn down the bell. Yeah, let's go ahead and lay this bitch out. All right, so yeah, man, like this, like it's trust me, man. This is very easy to make beats on here, and it's immersive. Like it is very easy to make. I feel blessed to be in a time like this, and I say that, and let's say I am biased, and you know, I like this because I like it. It still doesn't take away from the point. Say I'm a bum ass producer. Say that, but that doesn't take away from the point. And immersion does matter when you're making beats, because you'll find that people, man, I'm telling you, I spent a whole 2 years of making beats for people live in the studio and they was, and you talk about people that was, you know, my guy, like a lot of my homies, they're FL studio heads, and I'm not gonna knock them for what it is, because I came from the FL gang my damn self. And they like, bruh, it just, man, this shit is a whole ass vibe, man. I'm in here rocking with you. I was like, it's different, dog. It's different. All right, let's go. We're gonna lay this baby out. Then we're gonna play it back, of course. I don't like how that started. Let's go and do that again. A 3, a 4. Let the strings rock on this one. I fucked up. I can't let that one ride. I can't let that one ride. But we'll get it. Yeah, I want this to be right. I want to take it back. I want to take it back when we was in the hood making love and shit. Ooh yeah, yeah. strings now. Bring the strings back here. All right, I'm gonna let this joint rock out, and yeah, make sure that you re-loop this chapter, cause I am. Yeah. Damn, I think this one might be one of my favorite joints I made in a while. Real talk. God damn. Yeah, this is a whole ass vibe, boy. Made me wanna hey baby. Hit your girl like this right here. This that type of joint, you be like, hey baby, you know, I've been fucking up a lot at the crib. You know, I ain't paid the light bills, and you know, I've been hanging out with the homies, but today is for me and you. So understand that, you know, I got feelings for you, baby. Hey, this joke is smooth though. Hey, you can't tell me this joint ain't smooth. You're like, hey, baby. Yeah. Did the lights on them? Hey, Wagger know what it is, dog. You gotta be around me and Wagger, around our age group. You know what I'm saying? Be like, baby, you know. Well, I tell you, that's some good shit to talk about, man. I want to know. That's a question I want to know from the chat. Hold on. Speaking of speaking of which, my boo hit me up right now. Oh shit. But I definitely want to know from people, like, what is your favorite? This could be for everybody. You don't gotta be any of the old heads. But what was your favorite era of R&B music? I want to know. Or your favorite R&B artist that you listen to when you're on your smooth shit. Oh, Big 4-5. Hey, let's get the air horns. Straight up. Oh yeah, I mean 100% 90s R&B for me, clearly. That's my favorite era, for sure. I remember being so, matter of fact, no, the shorty I'm kicking it with right now, I had a big ass crush on her in high school. You know what I'm saying? And we be going through it, boy. And she from the East Coast too. I don't know what it is about me and women from New York City. I just love it. I hate it, but I love it at the same time. Jodeci, for sure. Oh, 1000% Jodeci. Marvin and Maxwell. I'm mad as hell. I had an opportunity to buy a box set of Marvin Gaye's his first records. And I sat there and looked at this shit at the record store for months on end. And in the moment I wanted to buy that shit, what happens? Somebody buys it. And I'm heated. Yeah, all right, everybody saying 80s, 90s. Roger. 70s. Yeah, 70s is pretty untouchable. What's up for debate, I guess, would be the mid 2010s. Not much R&B really happening from a authentic standpoint. I understand that people think that they can slap auto-tune on their voice and then call themselves an R&B artist or a singer or whatever. Early 2000s R&B was pretty good. It's just now, I hope that this generation kind of gets it together and try some smooth shit. You got her, but that's like a select few. Her, SZA, and they're popular, but not as popular as they should be. What did John Connor say? 70s, BT Express, Curtis Mayfield. Summer Walker, Said T-Pain ruined it. I like what T-Pain did for R&B for the early 2010s, but what happened is the emotional shit ended up being drug ridden, and not to curse out any of the Zoomers or whatnot, but there's a method to this love shit. Like my senior year in high school, man, we had something, and this is how impactful it is. I still remember to this day. Cisco the Thong song. Lord. Imagine being a Raging Hormones teenager, and these young girls is pop wearing thongs in their arguably their best bodies. Jesus, my goodness. That, and of course, Carlos Santana had Maria. That's still my shit to this very day. I hate that someone try to remake that shit. And that's the one thing I kind of distaste for a lot of the newer cats, is that they're remixing this shit, and it's not, when you remix something, there's an art form to it, and it's got to be better. Now, I like Moneybagg Yo's rendition of Ashanti's joint. Clearly, you know, Waukesha was a pretty dope record. I admit that. And I might be a little biased because, you know, he's from Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? But there was a method to the madness in the 90s, and you really had to compete for real, because people were bringing out the best of the best love-making records. If not love-making records, it was like scandalous shit. You had the New Jack Swing era, and shout out to Teddy Riley. That's also a dope-ass expansion too, by the way. And I keep on forgetting to do a video just talking about the New Jack Swing era and what it meant for me. As a little kid, I loved that shit. I was clearly into dancing, being into hip hop and stuff like that. Just loved dancing and shit. Darnell Jones, yeah, darn it. Tweeted it. But yeah, man, there was just so many massive banging R&B in the 90s. Of course, I love 60s and 70s soul music for sure, but man, I'm telling you, the gloves were off in the late 80s to the early mid 90s when it came to this R&B shit. And boy, it had hell, Mariah Carey had me kind of shook up when I was in middle school, and it was like, there's this girl I had a crush on. Look, I'm sitting here talking about crushes, bruh. I had a crush on this girl, man. And dude, that Always Be My Baby joint used to come on. Shoot it up now. And I think that was produced by Jermaine Dupri. Man, shout out to Jermaine Dupri, man. He don't never get his respect that he should get. I don't know why. That shit pisses me off. But man, that joint. Oh yeah. Tony. Anniversary. Love that record. That was one of my mom's favorite groups or whatnot. And my mom had really good taste in music, for real. She had really good shit. Between my mom and dad and my auntie, they put me on to some of the hardest R&B records and all this shit. And I was like, damn. And, you know, I like bass music, you know, because when we moved out here to Atlanta, you know, the bass music was still underground. You know, nobody really cared about the Proceed, Lex Luger, snap, clap type vibes. But I loved it. But Babyface, hope for sure. Tony Braxton. Boyz II Men, oh Lord. Yeah, Boyz II Men, they could not be stopped. They got a couple of songs that always bring me into a tear or two. Faith Evans, my favorite song from Faith Evans is a cliche single song of hers, and that's Love Like This Before. Boy, man, what? Do y'all not know that I have a mean-ass DJ set with some damn 90s R&B that will put y'all, oh, and I remember. Actually, no, I take that back. Love Like This is cool, but I Remember is my shit. And Mary J, of course. New Edition, that's a no-brainer. Silk, I tell you a group that, for those who don't know, my dad was about a bodyguard for a lot of the industry heads in the biz. Like he was, before Bad Boy became a really big thing and people knew about Notorious B.I.G., he was the bodyguard for Puff Daddy. It is weird because when Puffy had his, I forgot what, the Revolt Summit, he looked at me like, I know you. He's like, I ain't got this look. He had this look on his face like, what the hell? And I was like, oh yeah, my dad was a bodyguard for you. As I was taking photos and shit, you know, doing his photo ops and stuff. And he was just like, damn. He's like, you don't forget somebody's face. But he was a bodyguard. But it was a Jack the Rapper convention that they used to have out here in Atlanta. And you know, Jack the Rapper, God rest his soul, really, really big and known for bringing people together in this industry all together. there's a group called H-Town, Knocking the Boots, man. And Lord, and when that record hit, I remember having that. Millie Jackson. That's my grandfather's, one of my grandfather's favorite artists. Aaron Hall, for sure. Betty Wright, hey. But y'all gonna make me get into my bag, boy. Ribbon in the Sky. I like what Polo the Don did with that, with what was it? Was it Ribbon in the Sky? No. That's not what he sampled when he did that joint for Usher years ago. Clearly, huge Usher fan. You can't be from Atlanta or live in Atlanta and not be an Usher fan. You just something wrong with you. Yeah, Knocking the Boots was my shit. Knocking the Boots was my shit. Mint Condition show. If you really want to get into, like, if you have no knowledge of like 90s R&B for what it is, I recommend like TV One's documentary show called Unsung. Bruh, your mind is gonna explode. For sure. You definitely wanna check that out. But yeah, that is Unsung is definitely one of the things you definitely want to check out if you don't know much about 90s R&B. They will put you on every great aspect of what R&B is. Unsung will definitely get you there, and it will inspire you to really deep dive into it. And if you happen to have the MPC Live X1 key or whatever, bruh, all of those notations are inside of there. Like the chord progressions and all that stuff, and you will be shit. Kid you not. John B. What was the joint by John B that I used to love, man? He had a couple of joints that I like. Of course, Barry White. That's a no-brainer. Video Soul. Oh yeah, Video Soul. You taking it back to the real BET. I hate how BET has became, well, that's just TV altogether. They don't want to pay for music licensing, so reality TV shows are easier to license. They can pay people less money, and that's why we have TV the way it is. And that's the exact same reason why people are tuning into YouTube and all the social media, because social media has something better. Keith Sweat, oh yeah, of course, come on, man. I mean, I'm gonna be living out here in Atlanta and not be a Keith Sweat fan. I don't, and funny enough, I don't have any Kenny G. Kenny G is dope though. Kenny G, saxophonist. I don't have any Keith Sweat albums. I don't have his first album. I don't have any of his albums. But that's not a surprise if you stay out here. Nobody's really trying to let go of a Keith Sweat album. You can run into Keith Sweat on some humbug out here, and he'll just be around. You feel me? He's that much of a legend. They don't know? Yeah, that's for sure. That is definitely one. Genuine, wow. Some of y'all brothers, y'all definitely around in my age group. If you saying some Genuine, so ancient. Oh man, the ladies love that man, I'm telling you, I don't know what these Zoomers are doing, dog. Like that's why they're so detached from each other, and just don't understand, bruh. There was records, man. I like this beat, but there was records, I kid you not, that made me like women for sure. Like crush, super crush shit. And you would just look at them, like records like from 112, Cupid. I remember all the fine ass juniors and seniors at my high school. They love that shit. And I was like, man, hey, hold up. They got your Cupid right here. For sure. Static Major wrote that? Whoa, never knew that. Yeah. Was a player back in the day? Hell no, I wasn't a player. I was a lame that, if it wasn't for me being halfway decent at sports, I probably would have got no chicks. Straight up. And even to this very day, I don't have that much confidence in, like, and it is good, you know, being in a relationship. You don't want to be out there just overly confident and trying to, you know what I'm saying? And wagga, don't you dare Oh yeah. Bobby Valentino. I want to play some shit, but I want to keep this video monetizable. But it would make sense if we would just. Probably what I'm gonna end up doing is, I don't know. I want to talk about R&B for what it is. Oh yeah, but Bobby Valentino with his weird ass career. Yeah, that joint was dope. I used to love that shit. Played by Tim and Bob. And I was supposed to meet Tim and Bob not too long ago, and my homeboy cussed me out. He's like, man, that's Tim and Bob. Man, they the kings of this R&B shit, bro. You supposed to be bred over here. D'Angelo, absolutely. Definitely Brown Sugar, and my personal favorite, which happens to be the one, I think Thundercat played the bass on it, and that's You're My Lady. But that was, Lord, I was in 8th grade when You're My Lady came out. And yeah. Yeah, Maxwell had some joints. Clearly, I was what? I think I might have been a freshman in college when he really started catching fire. Monifa? Damn. She has some. It's funny because even if you weren't the most prominent R&B artist, you still had one banger, but it was hard for you to kind of raise up Tyrese Sweet Lady. That was a pretty good joint. He had a couple of joints. I know him. They're about to put out a record or whatever, and I heard it the other day. You know, I was like, but I'm glad that they're still going for it. Me personally, when you build up a great enough catalog, just stick with your catalog. When you're already an OG in the biz, just stick to the catalog. I know people don't. Joe. Yeah, I was talking. Me and my boo thing was talking about Sons of Funk. Oh Lord, pushing inside of you, it so feels damn good. And shout out to Moby Dick, bruh. You already know the vibes, my dude. Yeah, I fucks with a lot of my NO peoples, man. They got some bangers for sure. Yeah, I already know. I don't even gotta give them shout outs, but yeah, yeah, they definitely one of my favorite joints by Sons of Funk. Clearly is Pushing Inside of You. That was on the I'm About It, even though that has little to nothing to do with R&B, though they had like a lot of R&B cover flips that they made gangster as fuck, but it was really dope. You know what I'm saying? Blackstreet. Blackstreet is dope. I'm waiting on Usher's Confession 2 album to come out. Is that really a thing? Why would he do that? You got shit. That's like Dr. Dre and Detox. Don't touch a classic, or try to make a classic over top of the classic or whatever. Yeah, Jaheim, Life Jennings, Dave Hollister. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but yeah, there's a lot of really, man, that's what I really hope, you know, a lot of because I know that's the wave. Like, the wave is to sample some 90s R&B shit and to do whatever you want to it. But come on, man, like, put some effort into it, because you already taking a hit and making a hit. And no, because even my moms and dad, when hip hop was in its early inception, They love the flips of like the old school shits. They love this shit. Johnny Gill, My, Bala. My sister was a huge Erykah Badu fan. Not surprised, because my sister is a weirdo. Gerald Levert. That's why I think Bobby Hustle was trying to type in there. The Levert fam, Kenny Lattimore. Pretty good. Gap Band, outstanding. Yeah. Bro, I can dig through some shit, man. I'm thinking about pushing it to the edge and playing some of my playlists. Raphael Sadiq has moved on to bigger and better things, and he's done stuff with Issa Rae, and he does a lot of music direction. So he picks out a lot of great music for the shows on HBO, you know, that are black centric. You know what I'm saying? Adina Howard. She's a one-hit wonder, but she had one. Shy, damn. Shy's like they're not a one-hit wonder, but you know, TLC when we first came out here in Atlanta is when that's when I knew that I was gonna be out here forever. Because we had Criss Cross, TLC, Kilo Ali. You know, Kilo Ali ain't R&B, but Hitman Sammy Sam. You know, I always like the beats over there from the people. Shout out to Camp, because y'all don't never get y'all flowers like y'all supposed to. But, you know, I just really like the music out here. I know Frank, what was it, Frankie? Frank Ski. He's from the DMV area, but he had Doodoo Brown was a big ass record. For those who don't know about that shit. Brown, the bread town. Yeah, boy. Dope sound. But yeah, that has nothing to do with R&B. Music Soul Child for sure. But when we moved to Atlanta, I was so happy because my dad born and raised. He a Grady baby. And the first place we visit, I screamed and asked him. I was like, Dad, I want to go to this record store. And I learned everything I needed to know about Atlanta, all in visiting that record store. That's the first time I had discovered DJ Magic Mike. And it was Bass is the name of the game. If you don't know what that is, it's a bass record, but it's hip hop and house music fused with bass music, like the Miami bass sound. And I heard that album for the first time, and I was just like, bruh, this is it. This is what I want to do the rest of my life. And I told DJ Magic Mike that shit for real in his face. And he was just like, bruh, he's like, I really appreciate that. And that also let me know that, you know, because DJ Magic Mike isn't a big time artist, producer, and all that stuff, but he was still going gold. He was still going platinum. He was selling bass tapes. It was nothing but instrumentals. It let me know that if nothing else happened, that I would be able to push beats and make those into albums alongside with just listening to people like, you know, Bill Evans, Herbie Hancock, and Thelonious Monk, because I was big into jazz coming into Atlanta. But when I started hearing bass music and all the stuff, Ghost Town DJs, for sure. But that has a lot to do with Jermaine. A lot of all that happened. And again, that's why I think Jermaine Dupri doesn't get the respect that he should get. And I'm for real. Like Jermaine Dupri alone with just the fact that Criss Cross was popping. I was around, you know, I wasn't as old as Criss Cross, but you could see, like, I saw the influence. Everybody was turning their clothes around. That's when everybody was wearing starter clothes, like the starter outfits and the cross colors and all this stuff, and reversing their clothes looking like weirdos and shit. You know, that was our weirdo shit in the 90s. And, you know, and the dreadlocks, of course, and dyed hair, high top fades, you know, stuff that a lot of these kids are doing now, and they're acting like like they invented it. Feel the bass, you definitely know what I'm talking about, Cleveland. But it just let me know, yeah, Frank Ski is 1,000% a legend. DMV and in Atlanta, 100%. But that just let me know I wanted to do music. And I used to watch a lot of the underground hip hop shows out here in Atlanta, and I would see Jermaine Dupri on there. I remember when he signed to Brat, and I even though I took a back listen to the Brat's album, that album wasn't all that good. It was a lot of just, you know, kind of copy and paste what was popping in the West Coast, because West Coast music was really popping. You had Snoop Dogg, that, you know, Dr. Dre and Snoop, they just had a vice grip. The West Coast was starting they reign of I don't want to say terror, because it wasn't bad. It was just like, wow, what the fuck are they doing out there in the West Coast? And, you know, that album was kind of like a spinoff of that. Jermaine is notorious for kind of biting, but at the same time, you know, that's what it is. Like you listen to the demand, what people want, and then you kind of go with the flow and see what you could do with it. But, you know, that doesn't have nothing to do with what he did with like Criss Cross and so forth. Jagged Edge. I ain't seen none of y'all say Jagged Edge. Somebody probably might have said Jagged Edge. Oh, Lord. And shout out to the twins. They some real ones for real. Same thing with 112. 112 is they some real ones for real. Those are some straight up East Side heads. Carl Kanai. Oh yeah, for sure. We used to go up to there to the flea market and stuff and get the high tech boots and triple fat goose. Well, boy, did we have an era where it was just a whole bunch of everything. And I remember seeing cats out here. They had their hair slick, like the brothers had finger waves, like slick this shit. And that was too much for me. I wasn't into that. But you know, yeah, Monica for sure. And a lot of that shit. I remember Monica's bootleg first video. Don't take it personal. And then of course the Brat. I want to be down. Missy Elliott is a whole ass legend for sure. I see y'all mention that. Missy. I tell you right now, she's probably one of the. She's in my top 10 best producers. Period. Songwriters 100%. Oh, word? Yeah, of course, Aaliyah, we took, and then R. Kelly. You know, I said that. I know why, but that's a damn shame, boy. That's a damn shame. This brother tarnished his whole entire R&B legacy for nothing, for some dumb shit. Very dumb. Very dumb. I don't think R. Kelly ever had a bad album, too, at that. That's the sad part. It's like, what the fuck? Mecca? Damn. I remember my homeboy from Afghanistan. Talk about this brother has some style. He has some style on his head. I need to holler at Assad. That man knew his fashion, boy. And you coming from the around the Middle East and so forth, that brother used to style it up. We were supposed to go out to India together one day. Of course, that never happened. But you know, we grew apart. I don't know what the hell he doing now outside. But last time I remember you used to watch the channel. But Assad he's a real one. He's one of the homies for real. Triple fat bubble goose escape. Yeah, and just coming out here to listen to the music inspired me for sure. I always loved making beats and stuff like that, but that was it. I was like, bro, if they ain't nothing I'm gonna do in my life, I'm gonna find a way to have a music career. I'm gonna find it. I found it. I'm gonna find me a way to have a music career for real. Age say R. Kelly said age ain't number the number. Yeah, now that we start put things together to shit. Oh shit.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Yeah, man. Well, I tell you, irreplaceable times the 90s were. Bill Clinton. You listen to Bill Clinton's album, Total was a jam. Oh, Lord. That Total. When I think about Total as a group, there's a time in my life. There's a time in my life where I don't want to talk about it on stream. I don't think it's an appropriate story, but I am, yeah. They had a song that was really hot, and the girls love that shit. And your boy was starting to become very popular in school for being just by being associated. Because I wasn't that good my junior year in basketball, playing basketball. I didn't have all my that when you play sports, it's a lot. You can have the physical game, the athleticism, but the mental is what keeps you there. A lot of people, that's when you see a Michael Jordan, that's why it's hard for Michael Jordan to be replicated, because his mental capacity was ridiculous. And the only other person I could put next to him on that sense is LeBron James, and I think LeBron James has his own way in with sports. But you can see that LeBron James' IQ, along with having the athleticism, ridiculous genetics, hitting the genetic lottery. Another bad creation, Aisha. What's going on? St. Louis in the building. Yeah, that 100% 702. Mary J. Blige. Yeah, Mary J. just always had. Yeah, Mary J. has always had some solid albums. There's no mistaking that for sure. There's an album in particular that I used to listen to. It came out the same time that Mos Def's first album came out. With what was it? What was the damn song? I want to say Miss New Booty, but what's it? But Miss New Booty. But I'm thinking about what's his face? Mos Def albums. Black on Both Sides. All right, Black on Both Sides. What was it? Miss Fat Booty. Yeah, but Mary J had an album out around at that time period, and boy, it was mean bangers. Yeah, we was already talking about Keith Sweat. What's the 411? My dog talking about Kilo Ali again. Yeah, I had saw a video that Kilo dropped, and I never seen it. Like I watched a lot of underground Atlanta stuff. My homeboy, he actually does a show out here. He's from Memphis, and he does a show that's pretty much on that vibe. And he's asked me like multiple times to do some like come on there. I'm like, bro, I'm a super nobody. He's like, bro, he's an underground show. Come on my show. And I'm like, dog, what we gonna do? Talk about tutorials, bro? I ain't got a record. What the hell? What happened to Ghetto Mafia? They still around. Ghetto Mafia does a lot of interviews with Be Real. Not Be Real, Be Rich. My bad, Be Rich. Be Rich, that's over there in 107.9. He's also a teacher at, I believe, Clark, Atlanta. And that when I found that out, I was like, bro, so you teach over here? He's like, yeah, dog. He's like, I teach over here. CeeLo. CeeLo's on a different plateau. You know, it's one thing about I've enjoyed about being out here, and for anybody that's aspiring to come to Atlanta, though it's like we at full capacity, you can't help but to be inspired. And this is not a shot at anybody, you know, because you know it don't matter if you're black or white. But when you come out here, you're aspiring anything, entrepreneur, black, something. Just walking the streets of Atlanta for what it is and seeing some of the historical places, the historical streets and areas, bro, you're going to be inspired to do whatever you want to do with this, whatever that you want to do. Musically, I was blessed to come out here in the 90s and witness a lot of the stuff, though I don't have not a single big hit record. I witnessed so many different people touch the city and do their thing, and it's, I mean, from just the underground side all the way up to, I'm seeing so many people come from the rags and riches. It kind of goes back to the video where I was reacting to the other day when Southside was talking about, Southside of 808 Mafia was talking about how, you know, a lot of the cats want to skip a step just to get put on, you know what I'm saying? And the struggle, out here is amazing because I've seen so many people. And that's one thing I like about being out here in the city. I met cats that are far beyond me, but they stay kind of humble because they see me do it and they see I'm, you know, pivoted into a different direction. But you can damn near meet a star. And I know a lot of people, what they don't like about Atlanta is that everybody thinks that they're a superstar just off top. And I agree. Raheem the Dream, god damn. You Scared is one of my favorite joints. Freak No More. That was my album right there. The most beautiful girl in the world. I played the shit out of that. And that's the style of music. Man, I think I should do a bass music tutorial. Bruh, are you kidding me? That would be fire. That would be fire. Have Raheem the Dream come up in this bitch. I would still make a track for Raheem the Dream to this very day. And for those who don't know, Raheem the Dream, dog, goes far beyond his rap career. Put a lot of people on. One. Two, man used to throw some of the most fire parties. And if you are a Zoomer and you came out here to Atlanta, it's a chance that your mammy and pappy came out here because of a Raheem the Dream party or a Freaknik. and real talk, bruh, that solidified a lot of people to come to Atlanta because you always there was going to be some crazy ass shit. Organized noise. Oh, yeah, for sure. Those are my peoples. And that's one thing, that's what I like about living out here. You're going to end up meeting someone that you've always respected. And they usually, they're solid. Like, they ain't no assholes and none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know about this next generation freak nasty. Pastor Troy. I remember Pastor Troy, meeting Pastor Troy. Solid one. Damn. My No Limit family, don't forgive me, but Pastor Troy's from here. But yeah. Bring back Shadi. That was one of the early records that I heard. My people, I know someone was saying they're from St. Louis. If you already know, DJ Jelly, he from the Lou. He from the Lou. And DJ Jelly has been holding it down on the radio for years. Of course, he doesn't do it anymore, but man, that's what inspired me. Between him and DJ Monte, they inspired me to do a lot of the DJing shit. For sure. And yeah. They used to come with some of the most ridiculous mixtapes. Bro, they mixtapes was so fire. Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. Oh, for sure. Yeah, Metro's from the Lou. And he came out here, he went to if I'm not mistaken, Metro came out here and went to Morehouse of all places. And then got his career popping. And he's definitely contributed. I think he's probably one of the best producers of the younger generation, though, he's went on a hiatus to do whatever. And yeah, he's definitely dope. He's definitely dope. For sure. I remember when they was having their movement and they used to record in patchwork. When I say it was Metro, TM88, it was Metro Boomin, TM88, Southside, and Sunny Digital. They used to be in the basement part of Patchworks, which is I still think it's the most prestige studio to come to. If you ever are in the A, I think you should always stop by Patchwork and try to get a session up in there somehow. Get in a room or something. But they used to be in the basement side of Patchworks, which, it doesn't look like much from the outside, but when you go in that mug, it just, for some reason, the building just explodes. Like, it's humongous. And that studio, I kid you not, I remember the first time I ended up, me and Will the Weirdo, which is, shout out to big homie, Will the Weirdo. I remember being up in that mug for the first time with my homeboys, that I've done music with for the past 30 years. And that studio, it is so inspirational to see all those plaques on the wall, see all the people that work up in that mug, and then you get up in that main room, and bruh, everything hits different. You got the Aspergers just blow. The Aspergers are just big speakers that you normally see in studios that's already like put into the wall. And Aspergers, they're just basically for the bass, your drums. You don't want to mix no vocals on those. You want to mix some vocals on like some small NS10s, Yamaha NS10s, and those are great for balancing your mix. But if you want to know if your drums hit, you put them on Asperger's, and you're gonna hear it. You're gonna figure it out. What is my go-to bass synth? Like bass synth as far as what? Like on the computer, it will be Sublab. If I'm working on the MPC, it would be I either use Hype Synth or Fabric Excel now. Before that, I would use Bassline. Bassline is cool. It will do what it do. But other than that, though, it's pretty. It'd be that. As far as like anything else, maybe like Serum, and that's just like a default shit because despite what people say about Vital as a VST plugin, that shit is awful with CPU. That shit is awful. But shout out to Matt. Matt is the person that made that synth what it is. He also made Helm. But shout out to Matt. I lived in Atlanta for a little while after Hurricane Katrina until the end of 2006. Damn. You was out here doing crazy shit. You still use your Phantom? I'm gonna still do my video on the Phantom. The only reason why I sat it to the side is because there's just like so much shit going on right now. But I still think the Phantom is good. It's just that sequencing on there is a pain in the ass. And shout out to the people over there at Roland, specifically Ed Diaz. He's done a really good job with doing product support videos for the Roland Phantom O series. And, he clarified a lot of things that I could not understand on that thing. Pad Chad? I'm a Pad Chad, for sure. I'm not good at playing the keys. I'm okay. I'm not like my mentor. My mentor is ridiculous at playing the keys. You know what I'm saying? But I know my way around. I have to figure it out. I'm definitely not on the level like a Ben Jordan or Andy Mack. Who else is out there that I've seen that they be wrecking the shit? The gospel musician that has when he does get on YouTube. Definitely not on those brothers levels as far as playing the keys. But I like playing the keys. But I much prefer Groovebox production. It's a handicap. Zaytoven, yeah. Zaytoven is definitely a guy I like on the keys. But I almost forgot. Zaytoven, don't get mad at me. Like, oh, he didn't mention me. But Garvey got your back though. R&B Garvey. Sequencing on the tiny screens is a pain. Which tiny screen? The Phantom O series has a huge screen like the MPC key. Chop Squad DJ Shed. Shout out to Chop Squad. Well, definitely dope on the keys. That's my final thing that I want to learn how to do is just play the keys. I have the resources to learn, but I just have not tried. So, what's going on, JP? Shout out to you, bro. But yeah, that's what it is. But I ain't gonna hold y'all up, man. It's been an hour and 56, man. I wanted to cook up on the beat, let y'all know that I still got mad love for y'all, and I will be continuing with the content tomorrow. I'm not sure if I want to do that Ozone joint because I was gonna drop a video for Ozone, and then I found out something, and it was just like, oh my god, why did y'all do this, Isotope? So I got to talk about it. But yeah. The beat that I made today used this pack right here. Oopsies. But it was in Vogue right here. So that was the joint that y'all hear in the background. Really dope joint. Appreciate the supports. Oh, play that beat. Yeah, that's the start of the R&B I'm in love conversation. But yeah. In Vogue, really dope. Made by Climax Beats. Really dope joint, man. Some original shit. We got plenty more stuff, sample packs and so forth. What is the new one? Ocean View just dropped a sample pack too as well. course, you want to check out Produced by Ty. Ty got some tough shit. Everybody on here, I try to work with sound designers that have a great, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to work with anybody just cause we homies. You know, being friends is cool, but you gotta have some hard shit. Entropy, I haven't really deep dive into that, but those are kind of like darker samples. Then there's the full version of the sampler. It's $17. I would add that to the bundle a little later. This is the one that Ocean View just dropped right here. Let's see, let's check that out. And yeah, that joint right here, it's got some pretty dope shit on there. It's more dark, I would say dark trap, than it is like what In Vogue is. But still pretty cool. So if you're into that kind of Don Toliver, Toliver, Travis Scott type vibes, you know, just dark trap, dark loops, experimental. That's what a Donald is. Like 15 samples on that joint. Yeah, so that's that cool. Sampler, of course, you know, people got the sampler version of that, but this is cold shit by my bro Ty, and he did play the guitars on here for real. You can tell that. Brother is really talented. This set was hard. Yeah. One shots. I'm gonna focus on a drum kit. Ocean dropped the drum kit. This is one of my older ones. People are already on try to recycle my shit all the way the fuck out. But I recommend if you want to check out some strange one shots, but you know, still on the nose of like house and trap and all that. Not so much used by everybody. That's that. Of course, we have our own. You know, I did talk about a Memphis 1994 joint, but this is Lords of Funk, and you know, you can check out the credentials of that. So many damn producers don't use it on their albums. Like Take Keith, Suicide Boys, and so forth. You know, they use this right here. And that's me saying, that's me actually saying Glock Tight Smoked Out. That's funny. No, I did not get credit on that, but this is royalty free anyways. And when I say royalty free, I don't say royalty free. Oh, you got a hit record? Oh, I'm gonna take it. No, that's not how we do royalty free. Or at least I don't. And this right here from One Shots though. And I'm not the type of person when I release a kit myself, I show you the sounds. That's Ocean View on that beat. So you can hear a lot of the stuff and a lot of the sounds that I create. When I create sounds, they're original shit. You know, so that is one thing you can always expect from me. So I don't change up. But yeah, we got some pretty dope stuff. We got Soul 100. Shout out to Soul 100, by the way. And his MPC expansions and stuff like that. I'm gonna do a focus video on that so that you guys can get to see what it is on that. Where's the library? Ty, he has some pretty dope stuff. You know, if you want to get some like soul samples and one shots, Bloom and Archive are really good. And then you have what is it? What the hell? Ocean View. Sound creator, goddamn, with these dumbass names. Oh my God, I love them. That's my bro. Real talk. My Texas boys. He made a huge library of one shots, including like one shots for like sound, like straight up sounds that you can put in key groups and stuff. That's Nephathy, I believe. But yeah, pretty good. Yeah, we ain't gonna it's quality over quantity, guys. That's what we do over there at 16 levels. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, God bless. I'm out. Peace, motherfucker.